Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and today I am back with another Chatty Get Ready With Me or weekly catch-up. As always, I'm gonna jump right in. I'm gonna use my same airbrush foundation that I used last week, but I'm gonna put it over my e.l.f. Halo Glow. My skin is super broken out, and there's no reason for it. I think it's just the weather change. So I hope you guys have had a great week. It's been about the same around here. We've got massive fires burning all around. I'm getting a little bit nervous that they're gonna get close here. So far they have not. And we have like a major train line running right by us, which transports a ton of stuff, like whole train loads of BMWs and just all kinds of stuff. So I'm hoping that because of that, they would be extra vigilant to not let a fire come through here. But I don't know. I'm nervous. This Halo Glow filter is just really pretty on its own. I don't know, I'm not really into this like whole glazed donut look anymore. It's fine, but it's almost a little too much. And it still looks like a glazed donut. That's okay. I'm still working on, I'm probably super low energy today because I don't know what it is about Fridays, but the last 2 Fridays in a row, I've been really tired. And I don't know what's going on. I didn't sleep super well last night, so that could be it, and I have not had, it's been a pretty unexciting week. Haven't done a whole lot, and it's crazy because I just like got super hungry out of nowhere. I typically fast every day until dinner. Like I typically do intermittent fasting besides coffee. Besides a couple of cups of coffee. I have a cup of coffee in the morning, and then I'll have another cup, which I haven't had my second cup of coffee today, so I probably need to go ahead and get on that. But yeah, I'll have a second cup of coffee, but usually between like 11 and 12. And then I don't eat until dinner time. That's like when I have an actual meal. But for some reason, I just was like super hungry, so I just ate. Sometimes you just gotta eat, you know? Sometimes you just gotta listen to your body. If you're hungry, you're hungry, you know? I'm gonna use this foundation as concealer because I really like this. I keep forgetting my corrector, so I'm gonna use my pinky since I've got I have been obsessed with like Glitch in the Matrix stories this week. I've just been listening to like a ton of them. Ooh, I was gonna tell you guys, those of you that are into makeup and stuff, I was at Ross the other day. I don't know why I didn't get it. I was at Ross the other day and they had one of the Hourglass ambient light edits, I think is what they're called, the ones that they come out with at Christmas time. They're $80 freaking dollars. They had one at Ross. It was the deeper shade though, which is why I didn't pick it up. But they had one at Ross for $24.99. I could not believe my eyes. I was like, oh, if you were my shade, I would be buying you in just a hot second. But yeah, if you haven't been into Ross recently, it's definitely worth checking out to see if yours has it, because what a screaming deal that is. $24.99, normally like $80. Yeah, the weather is just killing my skin right now. There's a chance that it's my Bioma Milky Toner. I'm gonna have to stop using it and see. It's funny because since I've been taking NAD, and I was out of it for like a month, so I just got more and I just started taking it again. But since I've been taking it, I don't really feel like I need to use anything else on my face other than a moisturizer. It's like it fixes your skin from the inside. It's wild. I mean, as far as like wrinkles and stuff, like my skin texture right now is really, really bad. But as far as like wrinkles and stuff, they've definitely softened up. Okay. I'm gonna use this bronzer. This is my L'Oreal Lumi bronzer. I love this bronzer. It's such a good one. Yeah, I think I need my second cup of coffee. I'm trying to remember if I've seen anything good on TikTok, like any crazy stories. Just, I don't know if you guys are on TikTok, or I'm sure there are people on YouTube doing videos about it too, but what those Italian people found under the pyramids with their Doppler radar or whatever, now people are saying it has not been confirmed. We don't know what is under there, but I saw also where apparently somebody has gone down. I don't know. I can't even imagine. Like, I have such, I've got submechanophobia really bad too, but I also have whatever the phobia is of just like big things in general. So I am not somebody that would be able to probably even really get near one of the pyramids because they freak me out. It literally makes me want to, like, I had to just stop there for a second, because when I think about going into those pyramids, it literally makes me like gag. It freaks me out so bad. It makes me like physically sick, which I know is insane. My husband and daughter laugh at me all of the time because we'll be watching something and there will be like, I don't know, a sunken ship or somebody, and I'm like, I have to cover my eyes because I will just get like physically ill. And they laugh at me so much, but okay, I'm gonna use this Wet n Wild blush again because this is the little eyeshadow palette that I'm gonna be using today. This is like a little Korean brand Shabam eyeshadow palette from Korinko. I don't know, but we're gonna use that today. So I think this blush will go really nicely with it. This is my Rose Champagne blush from Wet n Wild. But anyways, yeah, I saw somebody this morning was saying that they have gone down to try to confirm if there is anything down there, and just absolutely not. I cannot even fathom going into the pyramids. even going into some of the tombs, like in the Valley of the Kings and stuff, I just could not do it. It seriously freaks me out so bad. And I wish I wasn't like that, but sadly I am. Okay. All right, I'm not sure how how this is gonna go today, but I'm just gonna start. I'm gonna use all the mattes for sure. I may use all the shimmers and glitters too. We'll see. I love a peachy eye though. I just think a peach eye is so pretty. I got my doggies all groomed up. I gave them baths and I gave them a haircut and I got them all groomed up and they're so cute. Their little faces are so funny when they're just like, when all the fur has been cut and they're just, I don't know, they're so prim and proper looking and it is just cute. Boy, do they hate it though. Oh my goodness, they hate getting baths. I wish I had those like the type of dogs that love to take baths. My dogs absolutely hate it so much. They're the kind of dogs that like the whole time, and I can bathe them in the sink because they're so little, but the whole time I've got them in the sink, they're like trying to get out. I can feel the fog of the seasonal affective disorder lifting finally, thank goodness, but it's not fully gone yet. It'll probably take a little bit of getting used to this time change. And I thought that they were gonna do away with the time change because literally nobody, well, I shouldn't say nobody, they said that they haven't done anything because they can't come to an agreement apparently, but I thought that that was a thing, like that they were trying to get rid of the time changes. And they came out and said that apparently they're not gonna move forward with it because they couldn't come to an agreement on it. Which just, oh my gosh, it is so annoying and disruptive to our lives. I don't know why they cannot just get rid of it. I hate the time change so badly. I can't even tell you guys how badly I hate it when the time changes. I'm trying to think. I've got a couple perfume carts going. I'm still gonna do my Sugar Me Sweet order and then I've got a fragrance net cart too. So that'll be good. My fragrance net cart, I tried really hard to stick to samples, like carded samples, but I don't know because I'm really bad about getting a whole bunch of carded samples and then never testing them because I don't like to test samples like super often. I don't know. Like I'll get them and then I'll just forget about them, which is why I have like 5 zillion Ziploc bags full of carded samples. Some of them, that's why I started doing the sample of the day. I might go back to doing that because that really helped me actually test and actually get through my samples. And it's not like it's a ton of work to do either. It wasn't like hard to do those videos because they're so short. So yeah, I might go back to doing those just so that I can work through some of my carded samples because I literally, if I could turn the camera around and show you guys how many big like freezer bag size full of carded samples I have. Some of them I've tested, like, you know, but just not enough of them. So I'm not gonna lie, you guys, I've had a really, really bad feeling for probably since Tuesday. When I woke up Tuesday morning, and I had bad dreams on Monday night. So a lot of the time, if I have had bad dreams the night before, I'll wake up with an uneasy, like bad feeling the next day. And I thought that that's what it was. So I just kind of went about my day. But that's not what it's been, because the feeling has not gone away. I've had this very, very uneasy feeling, like, I don't know, like something's wrong, something is off. I really cannot explain it. Like every day, I'll feel like, oh, okay, well, you know, it's just because of this, or it's just because of that. And then I'll think that when I wake up the next day, it's gonna be gone, like I'm gonna feel normal again, but I haven't yet. And I cannot figure out what the feeling, like where it's coming from, like at all. And it's really bothering me. I meant to tell you guys a long time ago that I started watching that Lisa Frank documentary on Netflix. And the only reason that I started watching it was because her son and her ex-husband started coming up on my TikTok feed like a ton, which I thought was weird because I had never, I didn't have any like content that would have made, I just don't know, like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Really, there was no reason for them to start coming up on my TikTok feed, but that's when I realized that there was a documentary. So I was like, well, let me just watch this documentary and see what this is all about, like what's going on. And yeah, that documentary was wild. And then I realized that the TikTok channel is the son's attempt to try to clear his dad's name, because his dad was, I think, kind of became a super scapegoat. But I freaking loved Lisa Frank when I was like in 6th grade. I remember everybody had Lisa Frank like folders and trapper keepers and just all of that stuff. But yeah, so I ended up, when we watched that documentary, I ended up getting too tired in the middle of it. We started it too late, and I'm like such a lightweight when it comes to my sleep that if we start something too late, like I'm not gonna make it. I'm gonna tap out and go into bed, which is basically what ended up happening. So my husband ended up watching the rest of it, and he was like, don't ever buy anything from that woman. Like, basically, I don't know, I guess it got way, way worse after I went to bed. And it was already kind of crazy before I went to bed. So, but anyways, all that to say, I was just wondering if maybe any of you had watched the Lisa Frank documentary, and if so, what did you think? I feel like it's taking me forever to do my makeup because I'm like tired, and really all I want to do is lay down right now, but that is never an option for me. Like, never. Trying to decide if I want to do any of this glitter. I've just got so much stuff on this darn desk. I've got to go through and put stuff away. I need to go through all my makeup and do a declutter because I just got way too much makeup. I don't even buy makeup that much anymore. So back to the fires. Apparently Batcave is on fire, and that's the area that got hit so hard with Helene. Batcave, Lake Lure. I know that they had fires in Polk County, which was where we lived when we lived in North Carolina. So it's like Western North Carolina is on fire, as if they have not been through enough with Helene, that now it's on fire up there. And they're saying that there's like so much debris left over from Helene that, and the winds is just making the fires spread like crazy. So, I don't know. It's really pretty scary what's going on up there. I'm not gonna lie, I am glad we moved when we did. Like, we're having fires here too, so, and they could definitely end up affecting us too, but I just feel like Western North Carolina has gotten hit hard. But anyways, on to some more happy talk. I took a video of my cats last night and I almost uploaded it to YouTube as a short, but then I was like, I don't know, people might not think that my cats are as funny as I think they are, so I didn't upload it, but I kind of want to, because there's like no talking or anything, just a little bit of me talking to the cats. But I don't know, I love to watch animals and watch them just be funny and silly. And so I think, oh yeah, this is super cute, maybe people like it. And then I'm like, no, I don't think they maybe will. Like, I don't know. You guys will have to let me know if you like the idea of seeing cats. I'm using this Biggie Lash Tubing Mascara from LA Colors. My friend Jacqueline sent this to me, and I actually really, really like this mascara. I need to get another brown mascara. My brown mascara is out. And I actually prefer wearing brown mascara to wearing black. We've got one more episode of The House of David left to watch, and it has been so good. It's like so well done. The costumes are so beautiful, and it's just been really, really well done. I did not expect it to be as good as it has been. It's beautiful, and it's funny because every single episode my husband's like, okay, is this the episode? Because he's a dude, so he's really into like the action stuff. Is this gonna be the episode where he kills Goliath? And I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to wait until the very last episode to see that. And I was right, because last night we watched the next to the last episode before the season's over. And yeah, he did not kill him. Ooh, I don't know if I can say that. He didn't get him in this one. All right, that is eye makeup done. I'm gonna use this. This is my Shea Butter lipstick in the shade Nude. I absolutely adore this lipstick. It really is like a Your Lips But Better shade. It's like a perfect nude. It's so silky smooth too. It's like a satin finish, I think. Shea Butter lipstick. And it doesn't say, but yeah, it's kind of like a satin finish. It's not like super shiny, but it's not matte either. So anyways, you guys, that is makeup done. I think the eyes turned out really pretty. I love a peachy kind of eye look. Yeah, and then the sun's coming in weirdly again. I got a dot of something. I don't know if it's oil or what on my shirt. Anyways, you guys, I do hope that you all enjoyed this. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.